Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show once again. Today, I am talking with some individuals that are practicing witchcraft. And as you know, this is a Bible channel. We talk about spiritual warfare all the time. Um, you guys got to understand that they're not physically present with me, which is it's okay, it's fine. They decided to not show themselves on camera, which is okay. They are fully in witchcraft, so they are doing it. They have a list of demands that they want to tell me. Mhm. So we're going to get this out in the open because, oh boy, we're just going to say we're going to get it out in the open to see what they actually want. Mhm. Now, here's the thing about witchcraft. They can talk to each other telepathically, which is what we're going to be doing at this time. I have been called crazy several times about this very subject and have been sent to several mental health facilities because the seeing of shadows and the hearing of voices, which is considered schizophrenia, which I have been diagnosed with. Mhm. So, captors, callers, however you want to call yourselves, I have you on the line. What do you want to say? What are your list of demands? This is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know what the list of demands are, but yet they want to talk to me every single day. Oh, they want respect, but they don't show respect. Yes, we're waiting to hear. And what are those demands? Okay, so their first demands are that I never speak about witchcraft again. Let's talk about that. So, unfortunately, about that demand, that's not something that I can do because of being of the Christian faith. I must warn people about witchcraft, which is in the Bible. Well, in fact, most of the Bible is about that God hates witchcraft. And I can understand why they're telling me not to tell anybody about it because they're secret. They don't want anybody to know about it. So we can see things from both points of view. They don't want anybody to say anything about it. Of course, I can understand why, because they can do things to people. They can do things to people that can make it look like an accident. In other words, you won't even know what's going on. You won't know what's happening, which is basically what's been happening to me. But things have calmed down since, and they've just been talking to me. That's why I decided to do this interview to get it out in the open. What are your other list of demands? Okay, they want my money. That's their other list of demands. Okay. So, one thing about that, I don't have any money to give away. And if they want to steal it, they have tried several times. I'm not going to tell you who it is for their safety, for that very reason. I'm not going to tell you that. I have talked to police about this, and they just call me crazy about it. But I'm hoping in the Christian community, in the Christian faith. Hold on just a minute, guys. They just put something in my mouth. So what I'm about to do in the name of Jesus is I just exercised them. And I'm sorry to be so nonchalant about that, but that's how this goes. Don't do that anymore. Okay, now about the money. I don't have any money to just give people. I'm broke. Now, they have tried to steal my money and they have blocked me on social media. Now, they're saying that they didn't do it, which is very hard to believe because they can manipulate people from the outside using spirits. And like I said, this is a Bible channel, so guys, be mature about this. Understand, they could, now this is just an assumption, I'm not going to say for sure, but they could be using their spirits to manipulate the people that are in charge of these things to make it look like that it's natural, to make it look like, oh, well, this people just made a mistake. Okay, so we got an understanding about that, that is what they're doing. Now back to the money situation. I'm not going to give you any money. What are your other list of demands? Okay, that's all that they're looking for. Now, we've been going through this since 2018. Am I correct? Yes, since 2018. We've been going through this since 2018. Um, any reason why you first started this? Well, the main subject is why did you start following me in the first place? Okay, so someone approached me in 2018 a while back. I'm not going to say who it was because they were let's just say they were a child at the time, and they approached me. A few adults approached me too, but I'm not going to say that either because, like I said, because of privacy reasons. So back in 2018, I started my YouTube channel, which is Shelbo99, which I recently lost and just reattained again. Would you say that you are a fan of mine? Mm-hmm. They are a fan of mine. It's kind of hard to put this into perspective of what they really want. They're a fan of mine, but they want to steal my money. And they want me to stop talking about witchcraft. These are their list of demands. I can understand the last part, but the rest of the two I cannot do. What do you think about that? Okay, they don't like those ideas. They don't like that I can't stop talking about witchcraft or that they can't have my money. And now they're trying to call me names. No, okay, they're talking to each other right now, so don't disregard, redact that last part. I kind of don't like that they know my name though. Shelbo 99. So that will conclude this interview. And I know, guys, this looks strange because they are not physically here. They're spiritually talking to me. Okay, they're physically talking to me in my throat. So now that we have gotten this out in the open, let me know what you think about it down in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. And this has been Shelbo 99's Bible live stream. Goodbye for now.